Hello, Taurus and cross watchers. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Welcome to Natural Healing Tarot. Today we are going to take a look at your weekly tarot reading. This message is going to be for January 19th through the 25th. If you guys find the messages helpful or that it resonates with your situation, please feel free to like the video or comment below. Also, if you'd like future messages, you are more than welcome to subscribe. Everyone is always welcome here, and I upload messages daily. So, Taurus, let's see what we can see for you guys. Between Worlds for the week of January 19th through the 25th, Spirit. What does Taurus need to see? Please keep in mind, guys, the messages here on YouTube are general. They're not going to resonate every time with every person. You are more than welcome to check other signs within your birth chart. It's really about the title. If there's something in the title that resonates, then there's most likely something in the message. Also, guys, I do a drawing here every month for a free personal reading. If it's something you want to get entered into, comment your astrological sign below. Last but certainly not least, I pull a power thought card at the end of every message. So if that is something that you want to see, if you're finding that the message is resonating, I do recommend staying until the end for that power thought message. So, Taurus, between worlds, imagine and breathe. I feel like there's something here that you're trying to move forward from, having a difficult time doing so, and there may be a need for communication with all the blue coming out in these cards. Okay, blue symbolizes the throat chakra. Lighting my Palo Santos over here. 1 second. I'm just getting the sense here, Taurus, that you may be trying to manifest something. Maybe it's what you're going to do in your career, and your love life is holding you back. Maybe it's vice versa. Maybe you're trying to manifest your love life and something in your career is holding you back. Whatever the case may be, Spirit is telling you to breathe, that it's time to rest and refocus. Rest and refocus. So let's see here. Taurus. We'll start with the Fairy Tarot, and then we will move our way into the original tarot deck. So let's see. Most important message for Taurus, Spirit. What does Taurus need to see January 19th through the 25th? What does Taurus need to see for this week, Spirit? The Moon. Intuitive card, intuition. This card also could be information coming, something coming to the light. A lot of times in some decks it'll symbolize a dilemma, that you have a dilemma that you have to figure out. Let's keep going. Ace of Springs, the Ace of Wands. So action, taking action. This also symbolizes passion, right? It's the spring. Ace of Spring is the Ace of Wands. We have life experience, which symbolizes the Tower, and the Sun, which is the Sun. Feel here there, if you notice, there's 3 major arcana out of 4 cards. I feel like there's a very powerful message coming through here, Taurus. I feel like there's something that's been bothering you, okay, something that's been on your mind, and I feel like once this comes out, it's going to bring an ending to whatever it is that's holding you back. So if this is a relationship that's holding you back, it very well could be a relationship ending. If it's a job that's holding you back, it could be your job that's ending. Okay? Chariot. Four of Autumn is the Four of Pentacles. So again, there's this resistance here. There's this energy that's very, very much resistance, right? Withholding. I'm hearing the sun always shines after the rain. So what I take from that is everything happens for a reason, Taurus. And just because you may not see that right at that very moment, it doesn't mean that this isn't going to turn out okay. Okay, we do have a lot of lower vibrational cards, a lot of resistance, if you will, but everything happens for a reason. I feel like there may be a lesson, maybe letting go of a belief system or something that you need to learn from this resistance. Okay, and so that's why Spirit is telling you, breathe, sit down, relax. It's time to learn. So Taurus, Nine of Swords in reverse, right? Coming out of that grieving period, no longer letting this burden you, no longer letting this stress fill you, fill your backpack with anguish, okay? So still some confusion. Seven of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. So getting grounded, right? Focusing on self. The Ace of Wands comes out again. So focusing on self, focusing on what you're passionate about, what makes you happy. Queen of Cups and Ace of Wands is a very compassionate, very self-centered, very focusing on self, getting grounded, trying to find what it is that truly makes you happy. Could very well be dealing with a water sign. Just saying. Four of Pentacles. So again, withholding, Four of Autumn is the Four of Pentacles. So we have two cards confirmed of the reading, but ultimately here, this is the resistance, right? This confusion here, being confused, being conflicted, being torn between two people, places, or things is going to cause you to really withdraw and go within. Five of Cups. So again, focusing on the past, focusing on sadness, focusing on heartache. There's definitely been something that happened here, some water under the bridge, okay? And there's a need here for healing. I feel like there's also a need for building yourself back up. So that's why focusing on what makes you happy, focusing on what you're passionate about, what's going to have you feeling fulfilled. So that way you can go through this self-mastery process without putting yourself into a state of depression. Something that you're releasing here though. And I really get the sense here that standing your ground in this, breaking these ties, is a beautiful thing, okay? It's going to come from you focusing on yourself and your healing process. Right when I said that, the Four of Swords came out. Your healing process. Okay, this Four of Swords, I just want to show you guys this. I know I bring this up a lot in several readings, but if you look at this card, they're like laying in the snow. It's winter right now, so I'm sure you guys can imagine what laying in the snow feels like. A lot of cultures, though, will use ice baths as a healing method for battle-worn warriors. And it's amazing how ice heals the wounds a lot quicker. And what I feel like this is symbolizing here, Taurus, is taking yourself away from any stimulation within relationships or any stimulation within career, and focusing on what it is that you truly want. So, the moon, coming back there to the moon. Trusting your intuition. The moon card talks about you're on this path, you're on this road, and you haven't quite gotten where you want to be yet. And maybe you're not really able to see the exact path moving forward. But trusting your intuition and knowing that you're being guided. Also talks about having this dilemma. I feel like in this context, what it's symbolizing here is by going through this process, Taurus, you're clearing the confusion, you're getting more attuned to your intuition, and just allowing this process to happen. Breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Okay, so there may be an offer, okay, that comes in. Maybe somebody proposes, because the Knight of Cups could very well be a proposal. But I do feel like you're indecisive about this. You're uncertain which way you want to move forward. You may not exactly know, because you're not clear within yourself. Taking time to figure yourself out, Taurus, will be beneficial with the movement forward. Because think about it. How will we know if we're on the right path if we don't know what it looks like when we get there? So taking this time to go within, getting clear on what you want out of life, what the picture is going to look like when you get there, is going to be beneficial in cultivating the relationships that you want to help you achieve that outcome. So, Taurus, the power thought card that I have coming out for you guys is, I am willing to let go. I release others to experience whatever is meaningful to them, and I am free to create that which is meaningful to me. So Taurus, I do want to do an extended reading. I want to take a look at what the advice moving forward is going to be. Okay. I'm also going to take a look at this person, what position that they're taking, this person that's coming in. What's their position in all of this, right? And where this is headed. Okay, we'll also pull out the Psychic Tarot, the guidance cards. So if it's something that you want to get in on, the link will be below in the description box. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are amazing. And I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.